Hey Aries, welcome to your full moon in Capricorn read. I am doing the exact moment of the full moon, or at least around it. Okay, so with that being said, this is probably going to last for quite a few, even probably into the week. Okay, all the way into the week. So take this read all the way into the week with you here, and you can see how this resonates with you. But I'm doing this right on the full moon of Capricorn on the 21st. So let's dive in. We're going to find out what you need to know most. I'm going to pull some cards for you just for this full moon specifically for you. Okay. All right. Let's dive in. This could be the time where your heart's awakening. All right. To something that you've experienced in the past, and maybe old things are kind of resurfacing. But what's so beautiful is you can now harness that wisdom and use that strength to understand those types of things, like the sensitivities surrounding that. Okay. So this is, when you do that, it's going to allow you to learn a lot about yourself and to really move deeply and to know how to take the steps forward to alleviate any sort of, kind of past situation. Okay. So I feel that this is really, really beautiful, especially because, the new moon in Capricorn brings in a transformative vibe that's going to help shift you from your core. And you may feel lost in your emotions throughout the day. But again, just like I said, it's about something that might be resurfacing, that is reawakening in your hearts, that you are able to clear out, right? And to have that wisdom and strength to understand those elements of sensitivity here. All right. So yeah, it's because Neptune is in retrograde in Pisces, and that alchemization is what's happening. Okay. So if you see that those things kind of coming up for you, kind of a little bit about that past, it's just for you to revisit it and to be able to move, in a different way accordingly as you would like to see in terms of moving forward. So harness that wisdom, harness that strength, as you understand such sensitivities there, and, really move forward in alleviating any sort of past thing that can maybe have weighed you down a little bit. Okay. So you're mending your hearts, moving forward towards a better state of being. All right. All right. This is good. All right. Let's take a look and see what's coming out for you. What does Aries spirit need to know most in terms of this full moon in Capricorn? Okay. All right. What do we get here? Nice. Okay. Beautiful. Give me anything more. Give me a few more cards here for Aries. What does Aries need to know most that wants to come out for the full moon in Capricorn for Aries? Any sort of information that wants to be seen. And let's take a look. Okay. Interesting. One more card for Aries. Okay, there it is. All right. Let's dive into this and take a look. Wow. Okay, so and we're going to focus in on tarot a little bit on this too, but what I'm getting that's coming through here, this is all about what you value, and there is a sense of balance. This has to do with your second house, okay? So what's coming through is there's a sense of balance to bring in some sort of growth that's coming into play, all right? So this could be that you could be focusing in on an opportunity, perhaps to gather your resources on what it is that you value most in terms of moving forward. Her heart chakra is really glowing. And so this could be areas of wealth, your money, your material, your aspects. This could indicate about your luxury, your resources, the things that you own and what you value, and your self-worth as well, right? Your material security and your self-worth, the security you have in you. All right. So this is a sense of grounding as well as abundance. Okay. So this talks about handling your finances. So some of you could be focusing in on that right now, going through what it is that what is my relationship to money, and what do I need to change regarding that? Again, like I said, reawakening to something that you experienced in the past, and now, having the wisdom and the strength to understand what you value most and put these new alternative methods into play to move to a better state of being. Okay. It's not about rushing the process either, Aries. Okay. So do keep that in mind. It's kind of like you may want to see the results come up really, really fast. But for some of you, it's that first step forward on a journey as you move forward. It's a new journey ahead. Why? Because you realize what you now value and your resources, and you're putting that into play. And this is all about, possessions, self-worth, and maybe you're too attached to possessions. This could be for some of you, or the material things. And what you're doing is now you're experiencing pleasure and abundance, and or maybe you're experiencing pleasure and abundance at this moment. So use the talents that you have, is what this talks about. And do you feel that you're living in abundance? And if you're not, what changes do I need to make in order to make that shift and to be able to move to move the needle toward what it is that you want? So it's all about what you want, and every Aries is different and on a different journey here. But there is that second house that's coming into play, and that is strongly about your own self-worth, okay? And it is about your desires for material security. So you're looking for that right now, okay? Now, as we move forward, this is about joy and play, and this is ruled by Leo, the fifth house energy. So it's like, okay, my values and resources and being able to enjoy myself, right? And this could be coming into play for some sort of reason. It could be about like, maybe that you are looking at, the areas in your life. All right. That could be maybe you're looking at certain areas in your life where you need to balance and maybe have a little bit more joy and play. This has to do with a creative expression. Maybe that you're in a creative field and you're trying to balance out your resources, and you're communicating that. I do get Gemini energy coming through here as well. But got Leo and Gemini energy coming through, and it is about just focusing in on your self-worth, having joy in your life, and communicating that. And how can I balance out my creative endeavors also with my personal values? Okay, so there could be a part of you that are kind of like, do you have inner wealth? And again, are you using all the talents that you have? Are you holding back in some sort of way? This is having fun. It might have to do with entertainment in what you do, but this is expression of what you do. So this could be, flirting, perhaps in a connection or situation as well. That could be coming into play, but it could be, maybe, just an affirmation of one's self. It's strengthening the things around a creativity or something where you present yourself in a playful manner to the audience, whether that's music, whatever this is. This could be the core theme of being a star, because this is interesting, because this is the house of Leo that has to do with hobbies and passions. So you're balancing out your hobbies and with your passion. Work with what and balancing out what you want to creatively do. All right, and then there's some form of communication. For some of you, you speak to others. You have a platform where you speak. All right, or you're communicating something, because Gemini is coming through here, and they are very articulate with the words. All right, so this is focusing in on communication in what you're communicating, the joy, and balancing out the resources in what you do in some sort of way. Interesting. Wow. And some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, perhaps, in some sort of way. But with this in the middle, it's about having some fun. And it's about really focusing in on your finances and possession, and then having joy with what you do, and life security and finances. And you're putting that into play at this moment, and that's important at this time. So with the full moon in Capricorn, that could very much well be the case. So how interesting. This is a sun energy, and it's kind of a little bit more extrovert kind of like energy. And this is about, air energy that's mutable. And I feel that there is comparing and analyzing what brings my passion, and how can I bring my passion and make money in what I do. All right. And because this is a thirst for knowledge, a deep thirst for knowledge, and moving forward within that. Okay. So it could even be the intellect, the cheerfulness surrounding that. Okay. Interesting. Knowledge. Maybe you're getting more knowledge in what you do. Let's pull some tarot on this and see what comes out for you here. Okay. What's coming out for Aries? What they need to know. Interesting. Half the deck flipped over. All right. So We'll put this back into play here. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. What does Aries need to know about this full moon in Capricorn during this time on these subjects that's coming through for them? We'll take this one here. Okay, all right, and give me anything more that wants to come through for Aries. Okay, so that might want to come through there, and then give me anything more for this last one here. Okay, oh my gosh, too many. Wow. I'm trying to take what comes out, but I don't want to take more than 3 under each one here because I want to get the rest of the reads out. What do we get? Wow. Okay. Interesting. 7 of Swords. What do we get? A new opportunity. Okay. You know what? This is what I'm getting. Now, there could have been, this is an opportunity, maybe something that 7 of Swords is about persevering. And this is the Queen of Cups in the regular tarot deck. So this is using your intuition on persevering and moving forward in how you spend your resources and what you value. You're using your intuition on moving forward, okay? Maybe that something got you off balance. Maybe it was a Gemini or Leo or whatever's coming through, but something was off balance. But I do feel that you're using your intuition and persevering, and then what else comes through? And what do we get? The Ace of Cups. Wow, this is the Ace of Cups in traditional tarot. So the Ace of Cups is all about an opportunity. So this could be like you have an opportunity to be able to move forward, and it is like it's like an opportunity, you know, for perhaps intimacy and connection in some sort of way. So wow, guys. And to get the Queen of Moons coming out, this is all about romantic pursuits, deep love, you know, for humans and animals. Very much having very psychic and mystical gifts of pushing forward on. Could be intimacy and connection. This is about what you your resources, what you value. Wow. You embrace with love, you embrace with empathy, and you're gifted in the metaphysical arts. So you don't need to be sad any longer is what's coming through. Maybe this was something someone needed to hear, but it's like I felt you came out of something and now you're using your intuition. And this is a deep love for humans and animals. Why is that coming through? Why is that important here for Aries? What do we get? Yeah, because you're taking action and moving forward on balancing out your resources and what you value, and you're going for what you want. And yeah, this is about making a decision to take action and move forward. Take action and move forward. You're taking action here, and that's that warrior energy within you and moving forward. You're no longer bound, you're rising above. So you're making a decision and taking action as you move forward. What's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, and you know, after some time where you have meditated, you've taken a moment to meditate, and I feel that's what you've been doing here on what you value and your resources, and you're balancing something out for greater growth during this time. All right, so it could be that you've gone through some sort of kind of meditation. Maybe you're talking to family, or you're doing something of that sorts that's important. Anything else that is important for Aries coming through here? But yeah, this is what I'm getting. What do we get? Relationship evolving, next phase. Maybe there was some sort of heartbreak previously, and now there's a next phase in a connection. Okay. If that's not for some of you, this could be inner child growth, that you're going to the next phase because you've healed it. And now you're evolving. And now it's about making a judgment to take action and move forward. And you got to take action twice because you got persevering. But I do get, you know, this could be intimacy and connection, all right, with the Ace of Moons coming through. Let's take a look at what's coming through under your 5th house over here and what we get. So what I get, 9 of Moons, a wish come true, 6 of Swords, making a transition and becoming a teacher in what you do. So for some of you, there's a lot of joy and play in teaching or going through a transition. There's some sort of wish come true, guys. So you could something become, again, it could be that next phase in a relationship where it's going through a transition. And then the Hierophant energy could be getting advice from someone, but you're crowned with the keys to life. So it's like, you know, you're moving forward because you know where you're going towards. And so this could be a wish comes true, and then you're moving forward in that transition. This could be transitioning in the mind from the emotions that you were feeling, and then getting the keys to that situation that once you didn't know, but now you're crowned with the knowing of it. So that's what I get that's coming through. Anything more that comes through for you? What do we get? Yeah, because this is under, you're joyful. There's some sort of transition that brings in a lot more joy, Aries. Note your comments, guys. Let me know. Okay, what comes through here? What do we get? Mantra. You are focusing in on a different mantra, a different way of being about, maybe you are focusing in on more abundance. And what else do I get? Leadership. Like I said, guys, you could be speakers. Remember when I said communication, that you could be speaking? You're taking leadership of your life and of your values and what you value, your resources, and you're manifesting what you want. Some of you, it could be a speaker in what you do, okay? It could be also that maybe there was a challenge to get to that point, and I feel that you're getting the guidance that you need coming through. And this is about taking leadership of your life in some sort of way. All right. Anything more that's key? Like lightning, shocking news, sudden change. So now you've got an epiphany and you've gone through some sort of transformation. And I'm not surprised, because this is that transitioning out of the mind in some sort of way. So some sort of way of thinking, in the mind, that you've been crowned with the keys to the situation, Taurus energy, and a wish coming true. So I get water, air, and earth. And this is about, because you're taking leadership and that mantra, and all of a sudden, boom, an epiphany, some sort of transformation, okay, that is happening here. Now, there's communication coming through in a Page of Wands. This could be message coming through very fast. What is this message coming through? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Ace of Wands. Wow. A new passion. A message of new passion. Now, could be dealing with a Gemini. All right. And what else do I get? And Five of Wands. So this is about moving forward. And the Knight of Stars. Ooh, the Knight of Cups, moving slowly. Could have been obstacles in a situation. Again, maybe dealing with a Gemini, or in fact of, your communication of what you wanted to say or how you were feeling and putting that into words, with others. But I feel that there is something new happening here. What is this? A message coming through to move slowly, and it's going to be an adventure. Wow, a gift of an adventure. Whew, a gift of an adventure. Someone might be coming through and expressing some sort of compassion, but it's an adventure, like life is a gift. Coming through, moving slowly. This is a gift of adventure. It is a gift of, wow, someone's gone through some shape shifting and treasure. If you're taking on all this energy, I think you've realized your gift of speaking, or you realize your gift, and you are now realizing that you can shift and go towards what you want in terms of money. Some of you, you're learning a different definition of money. You're putting a new definition on money and what it was, how you viewed it before, and how things have shifted and changed. But there's a treasure. There's a treasure where you can change. Life is an adventurous gift, and you're changing and flowing with that to get the treasure that you deserve. So this is what I get that's coming through. And what else? Yeah, you're ascending. This is a new phase. For some of you, you're coming together with someone. A new phase, coming together in union with someone. You're going to be getting a message. It's passionate. But this is moving slowly and to overcome the obstacles. So if you've overcome your obstacles, just make sure that the other person has within their life too, if it's someone from the past. But it's learning. It's about both two. It's like learning, two people learning, two different parties learning, or you learning about how you want to move forward, and you're ascending further and you're expanding to that next phase within a situation. Maybe at a time where maybe before that you didn't have the clarity. This is moving forward. This is rebuilding, and no more sabotage. This is working on it and moving forward. So there could be some of you could be ascending in a situation. Oh, interesting. Give me anything more that might want to come through. Any sort of new moon message that's important for Aries. Let's just take a look. Anything, full moon, I should say. Full moon for Aries. Anything more that's important for you need to know. I chose to take a higher perspective and widen my views. Exactly, guys. You've been crowned with that knowledge in there. What else do I get? I am ready for something bigger, better, and brighter. Why? Because you've ascended in some sort of way. Now, you're going to have an opportunity with someone here, but it's going to be in a different way. It's not going to be as it was before, and you're going to assure that by moving slow. And what else? Failure is only learning. I move with confidence and resilience. Exactly. It's about moving forward in confidence and resilience. What's at the bottom of here? Look at the heart. I'm loved beyond measure. Yes, you are. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. If you're looking for a personal read, click the link in the description box below. And if not, guys, I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.